Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the Object 261. It's the Tier 10 Soviet SPG. It's located on the northeast spawn of Westfield, and this one is under the command of Andromeda, and this replay is being recorded on his birthday. Happy birthday! We're going to be doing a few of his replays. I can't get these up on the channel during his birthday, but there will be several of them appearing all at the same time in the next couple of days. Well, the Object 261 is based on the IS-7 hull. It's one of a number of different variants that are actually built on the IS-7 hull, rather designed on it but not actually put into production. The other one being the Object 263. Okay, I'm wondering what he's doing here because he's revolving. But he's not shooting. Okay, now he's getting ready to shoot and looking for enemy targets. Okay, he's found some right up on top of the hill, but he's actually aiming elsewhere at the moment. What's going on here? Very peculiar. That's better. I think he may have been distracted by something, and that's why the Arty was dancing instead of firing. Going for a T-95 FE4201 reward tank. Lands short, but it does stun him. And he does get some stun assist. Okay, Super Conqueror and E100. The standard reload for this Arty is 30.68 seconds. Unfortunately, we can't see the reload time here at the moment, mainly because this is without mods, this client. Rounds out, should hit. Yep, direct hit right on his front quarter, 228. Well, it looks like our team has decided to go down the valley, and the only guy who's defending the cap area is a mouse, and he's gone hull down right at the edge of the hill. Just at the edge of the valley, I should say. And that might give the enemy a chance to actually get close to our cap area. So Andromeda might have to move in a hurry to get away from the enemy. Rounds out. A near miss for 199. It's an 18 centimeter howitzer capable of 800 alpha. And it will penetrate 46 millimeters of armor. Actually, it's 45 millimeters. I gave it 1 extra millimeter just for good luck there. Okay, T-95's FE4201s, 2 of them together. He fires a round in and gets 179 off one of them. I'm surprised the enemy is not rushing that mouse as fast as they can to get around him, surround him, and make life difficult for him. I guess it may be down to the fact that there's a T110E4 who's blocking them from coming out that way, and if they do move in that direction, they're going to get a 155mm round in their side, whilst the RTs are raining shells down on top of them. Well, he got 419 hit points of stun assist there from the death of the E100. He's now going to try and put a round into the Super Conk, but he's just gone the other side of that hill. So far they've done rather well, this team. Although they're only 1 up on the enemy, they've managed to blunt the attack that actually came from the enemy down from the west side of the map, the northwest side. He's trying to get a shot on this T110E3, who came down to try and deal with the T110E4 on our team, and well, I think he's about to find out. Oh! Ouch! He took down the E4. It looks like Andromeda can't get a shot onto that E3 until he backs up a little. Now he's trying. And gets some splash for 246. Now the Object 261 doesn't have much in the way of armour. At the front it's 75mm, sides 50 and the rear 30. It is based on the IS-7 hull, so it's fairly strong. And I guess the 75mm is actually on the superstructure, not on the actual hull. Okay, didn't get anything off that one. Going for the Cranvarn. Changes his mind. He's going to go for the Chieftain. Instead, the T95 FE4201 is the American version of the Chieftain. You could say T95 hull Chieftain turret. Rounds out. This should be it. Oh, just misses. 136. It looked like it was going straight, but it actually went to the right. Okay, one of the enemy T95s has decided to go over to the north side of the along the A line, and the enemy Cranvarn is making a rush, which could actually work against him if he gets badly damaged. Rounds out. Oh, good hit there. 351 hit points from the hit on him, and then because he tracked him, he got the stun assist and, well, damage assist afterwards, because he tracked him and kept him stationary whilst the other guys took him out. So they're 2 up on the enemy now. They've lost their Cranvarn. They've still got a couple of T95 FE4201s in the game, and there's one of them. He's got the 120mm gun. Splashes him for 158. He's picking a different target now. We've got a couple of enemy tanks over here which are blocking our guys from getting to the enemy cap. Cranvarn and a T62A. He's almost loaded. He's going to try and put a round in both on them. It looks like T62 took the splash there. It certainly would help if these guys had the Cranvarn stunned. He's marking the ground to let the teammates know that that's where he's going to go next. That's where the next Arty round's coming in. It's only the Object 140 there now on that corner, and he just took a hit from one of the enemy tanks. Oh! He did stun them both, but the Object 140 was taken out by a T62A, or the T62 that we can see there. It looks like the rest of our guys are hanging back. They're not actually pushing forward. And the enemies managed to claw it back, and now they're 2 ahead. Rounds out in this corner. That looks like it was close to the T62 or the Cranvarn. But we've lost sight of the enemy, so we've got nothing to shoot at just now. In fact, there's not a single enemy tank in sight, and suddenly one appears right up in the north, and a Super Conqueror right down by the valley edge. Okay, T95 takes a shot. Oh, direct hit. 362, a good hit. He's still motoring, but he's badly stunned. That's going to slow him down a little. We just lost sight of him momentarily. We can get another round loaded in. The mouse has got some support now because the STB1's come back. And here he is, rounds out, another hit. He's now one shot for anyone. Only 26 hit points. He's looking in our direction, but he can't see us. He just fires down the line, hoping that he'll hit us. But he misses Andromeda. And there's the kill shot from the STB1. Okay, the other T95 FE4201's backing away. But, yep, Andromeda's loaded. He fires a round in and lands it next door to where the T95 was last seen. So we're starting to claw the tanks back, but the enemy still got that Super Conqueror in a rather dominating position. Unfortunately, Andromeda can't do anything about him. The T62A went down into the valley. He just got wiped out by our Leopard 1. Okay, their STB1's still way at the back. Our STB1's moved up on the T95 FV4201 to try and take him. And Andromeda's going to go for the Superconk. And he gets a nice hit there. And picks up some damage assist as well. And the kill shot comes in from the object... no, it was from the AMX13105 in the end. Okay, there's the STB1. Goes to the crest. Fires the round in. And, oh, direct hit! Right on the money. No explosion. We know we touched him. Andromeda's running short on shells. He's only got 2 left. The thing about the Object 261 is you only get 20 rounds to start with, and that's not really enough to last the whole battle. There's still 4 minutes left on the clock, or over 4 minutes, and he's only got 2 rounds left to hit the enemy with. Which means he might actually have to start becoming a scout or even a capper to cap at the enemy cap as soon as he's run out. There's the enemy Cranvon. Can he get an accurate shot? He's a one-shot. Okay, so he can be taken out with one near miss, but the problem is he dipped down into that, ducked into that hollow as quickly as he could to avoid getting hit. There's the STB1, and he has lost a lot of hit points. Andromeda trying to get a lining up. Oh, he's not going to fire blind. Not on this occasion. He's got too little ammo left. But the AMX13105, oh, and he gets wiped out. And unfortunately, Andromeda fired one of his last rounds. And it was the AMX13105's gun that let him down at that moment. He actually said that the gun didn't work as he thought it would. So the scores are even. There's 2 minutes 45 left on the clock. Andromeda, oh, was about to fire, and the Cranvon was killed. Taken out by the Leopard 1 from across the valley. Now the enemy's at a disadvantage because, yep, there's the STB1 gone. They've only got an STB1, a GWE100 and an Object 261 left on their team. And it's the STB1's the most problem because he's somewhere along the K row, right at the bottom of the map. I think now will be the time to get moving. He's looking around for Tracer to see if he can spot where the enemy Arty is. Be nice if he could take out one of his counterparts. The STB1 went to the other side of the valley. He's dialing in, but the STB1 is killed, which now means it's just the Arty left. And, oh, we just lost the Super Conqueror to the Object 261. And he reckons he's up in the north, so rounds out in the GWE with the last round, and kill shot. The Leopard took away all the hit points, and then the kill came in, and now he's got nothing left. He's out of ammo. He signaled that to his teammates pressing the reload, which will come up and say ammunition is empty. All he can do now is run towards the enemy cap area and get in that cap as quickly as possible. And he doesn't need to go any further because the last enemy has been wiped out by the Leopard. And that's the victory. Here's the end of battle stats, and that was the second class tanker for Andromeda in the Object 261. He also got a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits in this one. He managed to get 16, and he got a Confederate as well because he hit more of the enemy than anyone else on his team. At least 6 tanks subsequently taken out by other teammates. He only got the 1 kill, the GWE100, right at the end of the game. His win rate from that battle was 3,428, which is Super Unicum standard. And I should apologise to Andromeda because this battle goes back to May of 2020. Yes, it's 2 years, nearly 2 years, not quite 2 years ago that this battle took place, about a year and a half. And Well, year and 3/4, let's say. But anyway, yes, apologies to Andromeda for that, but it is one of his good battles. Let's have a look at team score and see where he is. Well, the highest damage in the game was done by the Super Conqueror with 4,403 hit points, but he got taken out by the enemy 261 right at the end of the game. Second highest damage went to Andromeda of No Retreat, No Surrender with 3,623. The third highest damage was one of the T95 FE4201s on the enemy team with 3,153. When it came to kills, it was the Leopard 1 who did the best with 5 kills alongside the enemy Object 261. Quite a good player, he got 5 kills as well, and the STB1 managed to get 4. One of the T95 FE4201s got 2, and the T62A got 2, but Andromeda only got the 1 kill in that game. But it was satisfying because it was one of the last Artys. When it came to base XP, he's actually second because the Leopard got 1,013, 843 went to Andromeda, and of course he got the Confederate, and 834 went to the Super Conqueror. He fired all 20 rounds in that game, got 7 direct hits on the enemy, no penetrations but 22 splash. Damage of 3,623 hit points, and all of it was at more than 300 meters. He damaged 10 of the enemy, killed 1, did 1,082 hit points of damage assist. That's where he tracked vehicles and then they were taken out by other teammates. And 964 hit points of stun assist off 21 stuns. He earned 59,651 credits from the game, and after ammunition resupply took away a profit of 20,051 credits. He got 10 bonds because it was a tier 10 game, and 1,264 XP times 2 for the first victory, 2,530 for completing a mission, and 5,059 experience points altogether. Not a bad game, that. I thought it was fairly good. I mean, it was towards the end, it was getting a bit late, and there was still quite a lot of enemy tanks there, but they did seem to fall apart once the STB1 had been taken out of the equation. And that Object 261 on the enemy team, very good play by him to get 5 kills in that Arty. It is good Arty, the Object 261. It's a decent Arty. I just wish it had more ammo. Anyway, well played by Andromeda. We've got more replays coming up from him very shortly, so do stick around, and thank you for watching.